So tomorrow, I have to go to the hospital in Long Island because my whole entire esophagus is all inflamed. But I do like little recordings at the mall when I have time. Gosh, let's go. I do my little small recordings. So my father's supposed to be coming with me, even though he lied about the car that is new and it's not because he used it before. But anyway, as I sat down yesterday, I thought about something. I usually make my little small updates, so I write it down in my notes, how people behave. I document how people behave on my notes. So anyway, I'm thinking back about October 2023. Gosh, I might end up busting my head. Nice. October 23rd, the first week of October, going to the second week of October of 2023, I had a conference meeting with my professor for my social problem course. And he said to me, I don't know, something's wrong. I'm like, what? You're writing. Maybe you're not concentrating. Maybe there's sleep. I'm like, what the hell is he talking about? I'm like, what the hell? Because I know I spent hours as an A student because I got a 3.88, and I know the program, the AI wants to ruin that GPA. And I have, like I said, during that time, I spent hours. I don't go to sleep. I spend hours and hours doing my schoolwork. All right? I probably only have like 2 or 3 hours of sleep because I spend it takes me at least a day to complete a research paper. It doesn't matter if it's 6 or 10 pages. I did 14 pages of research paper in 2 days or 2 or 3 days. And someone like, what the fuck? How are you able to do that in such a small amount of time? Because I think differently. I'm able to do a research paper in 3 days, 14 pages, easy, and get an A on my research paper. But anyway, when the teachers back in the second week of October 2023 said this to me about me not being able to concentrate, or there must be some changes in my environment, it made me realize that something's wrong. That the program inside a quantum computer. So as you know, I studied quantum cryptography and quantum physics, and I also studied psychology in college. So the professor is giving me a cipher by communicating with me to inform me, because he's saying these words without being self-aware of them. To actually make me sound like, to make it sound like he's concerned about me, but he's actually sending a message to me. And I'm like, wait a second. And I tried concentrating on it. Let me take off my mask. I tried concentrating on how he spoke to me. And I realized that it was also my father speaking to me this way. January 3rd, 2024, Wednesday, or January 4th, 2024, the Thursday, when I went to the doctor's office in Long Island, my father had mentioned to me, oh, what happened? Why you decided to go to the doctor? Why can't you move? You can't think. You're not thinking. You should have canceled the doctor's appointment. So the way my father had, talk in that manner corresponds with the professor from the first or second week of October 2023. They would let me know that my thoughts are disorganized, that I'm not thinking. And when the professor had said this to me during that time of October of 2023, the way he approached me at that, because first of all, this is a remote class. This is not an in-person class. So all my classes for college is online. Majority is online. So the professor, he doesn't see me face to face. So it's quite creepy. It is quite creepy for a sociology professor to actually tell a student that they haven't seen in person but only online because I don't have my webcam on Zoom or anything. So how would you know? How the hell would you know that there must be changes in my environment? So I know I have a TikTok account, and I have two accounts. I have an anonymous TikTok account, and I have a regular account. Drew8 is my TikTok name. So if you go on TikTok and you type in Drew8, you'll see that I had uploaded a video, and the last video was about a guy from Japan, and and I was making I was showing people that these two people had the same mentality. It's as if someone wanted them to kill or hurt the singers, one in Japan and one in the United States, and it happened a month later. For example, there was a shooting in Orlando that happened June 2016, and the one in Japan, it takes place May 2016. So I look and I talked about. I haven't even uploaded. I don't even know what I'm doing at the time. I just uploaded something, and I said, you know what, frig it. I'm gonna go straight to my class and do my schoolwork, and I haven't been on TikTok ever since. I'm so busy. It's hard. Being a psychology student is a lot of work, man. But anyway, the way my father speaks to me, you can't think. He talks exactly like my professor. So someone online will probably say, hey, that's a hive mind. Don't they talk alike? They speak alike. And there was another person on the internet that goes by the name Angry Fizzband. He said to me that my writing is not clear. Something's wrong with my writing. He said I have difficulties articulating myself. So the way he spoke, the way that Angry Fizzband spoke from 2016 corresponds with my professor later on in the future. And that's what I mean about quantum cryptography. It picks up from where it left off, like a dream. If you ever had a dream, like I would have these dreams that happen over and over again. And I was like, wait, I had this dream before. Why am I having this dream 2 or 3 times? And I'm like, wait a second, it's exactly like my dreams. Now what I mean is pick up from where it left off, like my father and then my professor. And it happened again yesterday. You know what happened yesterday? I completed an assignment, and this assignment was about segregation. And because the professor, she wanted my class to watch a documentary about Native Americans and owning land and tribes. So I got that information correct. But there's one thing that I didn't get correct was the location. I ended up putting New Jersey. I ended up putting Delaware instead of New Jersey. And she only gave me 1 point out of 3 points. I'm like, oh man, because I was up all night doing my paper, a media, some sort of how many words I wrote. It was about 1,000 words. I was up all the way to 4 o'clock in the morning, and then I had to wake up 10:45 in the morning so I could attend class online. I ended up ruining my grade because I sat up and concerned myself about the media paper, and because I was sick with a flu, whatever the hell I had. I was sick for days. I had a fever. My body was hot, and I was supposed to complete this assignment. So it seems like the program wants to take advantage of me and make it look like that I'm doing it to myself, or it could say self-sabotage. God damn. And I couldn't sleep because I'm saying, damn, if it could do that, what else it can do? Oh, I gotta put on my mask now. I had to go shopping because tomorrow I have to go to the hospital for my throat. Oh man. a bit blurry. But anyway, I'm just having a little bit trouble with my health. My heart, I have heart problems. Excuse me. I have not been feeling too good at all for the past 2 months. So my health is taking a toll. The hell is calling me?